大家好. I'm on my way today to Jessica's to do some gardening with her. See you there.
Hello. Oh, it's so good. Hi everyone. So in the last video we showed you this plant here, and today we're gonna be putting together all these little succulents. You can see these leaves. My favourite thing to do is just to arrange succulents. Yeah. And this one is inspired by the sea. So this one kind of looks like corals. And then this one, I don't know if you've seen SpongeBob, but this looks like a little pineapple.
Yeah.
So yeah, this one's pineapple.
There's a very little egg box. That's amazing. So you
this is a chicken one.
Yeah?
Roast chicken.
Put a chicken was in that. It's really good not to throw them away.
You can always give anything a second life.
Yeah. Especially plastic.
Yeah,
because we need to recycle it. We mustn't throw it away. Jessica's going to show us how to take cuttings and make something as beautiful as that. Can I make a cutting?
Yeah.
I'll use your scissors, yeah? So, or maybe I'll use mine.
This one's a good one.
This one? So down the base?
Yeah.
Right.
These are quite, and these ones are good.
So I've taken it like that. Okay, another one? Right, so right down as low as you can go. Yeah, so you've got that.
We can trim it afterwards.
Okay.
But what I like to do is I like to mix the colours.
Okay.
So, as you can see here, it's a lot of pop of colour.
If you haven't got a garden, you can do this inside. It's amazing.
So like this?
Yeah. It's a little garden on its own. Beautiful. Oh, it's beautiful what you've
And
done.
it's quite low maintenance as well. Succulents are very low maintenance, although they get a bad rep.
Yes.
They get a bad rep because a lot of people, they treat it as if they're, a normal house plant. You have to water them quite often, but because they're desert plants, so actually you have to respect where the plants come from. So they, they save a lot of water, so you don't have to water them as much.
So because their leaves are like this, they keep the water inside the leaf. So you don't need to water them much, so it's really easy.
Yeah. Oh, something I wanted to show you here. This is I only have one of these. This is a carnivorous plant. Yeah. So you can see here that they eat the gnats, the small fruit flies.
Wow, that's amazing. Really interesting. Something like an insect you don't want, like a black fly, a white fly, something like that. This plant will go chum and eat it. And Jessica's saying that the reason the flowers are so high is because it doesn't want to hurt the good insects like bees, hoverflies, the pollinators. Yeah, that's really interesting.
Plants.
I've never seen that. I've never seen that.
Yeah, I love this one.
Containers Jessica's going to use. This is for ice cream from a restaurant. Was it from a restaurant?
Yeah.
Yeah. So she said, please don't throw it away, and so she can grow them in these. Another one.
These ones are good. This one's
okay. Oh, that's beautiful, isn't it?
So now that we have this, what you first want to do is get your little container, do a little bit of drainage in there. So Manda brought over these gravel, which we're going to put at the bottom of the pot. I'll do this one.
Because Jessica, they haven't got any holes in the bottom, have they?
Yeah.
No holes.
You want to give them a little bit of drainage so that the roots are not touching the water.
This is the same compost we used last time.
In the last video.
Yeah.
It's a messy job. Like so. Give it a good tap. And what you can do is take a few cuttings. Take off the bottom ones. And these little petals, you can actually propagate from them. So you can see here, it keeps growing from one small petal.
Amazing.
Like this one.
Look at that. Yeah, you can see the root already forming.
Yeah. This one as well.
Yeah. process. But for this, you want to have a stem.
Yeah. A good length of stem, I'd say about 1 inch.
Mm-hmm.
And then you just pop it in like this. Very easy, very simple. And we get this one. The green one.
So it's a kind of mini garden.
Yeah. Very low maintenance plant as well.
Yes.
Okay, that's all done. And then what I like to do is put a little bit of gravel on the top.
Okay.
And this helps with the moisture.
But that's not exactly gravel, is it? It's
No, this is the fish stone.
yeah. So
Fish gravel.
Let me show you.
Sand and gravel.
There's a bit of sand in it, and it's what you put in the bottom of the fish tank.
Yeah.
So if you have fish, you could just use some of this, and it's much cheaper than. Certainly here, it's cheaper,
Yeah,
isn't it,
it's
than buying
a lot cheaper.
special compost, special gravel for
succulents.
Yeah. And this is the one we used before, the vermiculite. So this is better because it's got sand. Is that
Yeah.
right? For this kind of plant.
Because succulents and cactuses are desert plants, so you have to use a lot of stones and gravels, and that absorbs a lot of the moisture.
Yes. You have to imagine, don't you, that it's in the desert,
Yeah.
and so it's not going to rain very often. But when
So
it
you're-
rains, it's very
Yeah.
heavy,
You're-
and then it doesn't rain for a long time.
Exactly. So you're creating a little mini ecosystem
Yes.
for them.
Beautiful.
Well, we can actually take a smaller cutting from the top, and then the other one will keep growing.
All
So
right.
by doing this, you essentially get 2 plants from one.
Oh, okay. So you're cutting the whole centre.
Yeah.
So this is what's left.
And then this one, it will keep growing.
Jessica's just put it there.
Okay.
I see.
So
Yeah.
then- And actually, by cutting it, it actually regrows
It helps
more
it.
fuller.
Yes. Like having a haircut.
Yeah. Get your gravel. So you have to be a bit careful with them when you first plant them in, because they don't have any roots to keep themselves up on. So the gravel actually helps them stabilize. Okay, that's all done.
And where's the other one? So already 2 little gardens.
2 new plants.
Yeah, 2 new plants. Yeah. Thanks, Jessica. That's really. I think that's been really helpful, useful.
Thank you very much. Should we do another
Another
one?
one? Yeah. Wonderful. And then the next thing is Jessica's going to explain about how to look after them, because we're saying because they're desert plants, they don't need much water. And can you show everybody how you do it?
Yeah, sure. You have your handy mister. And because when you first put the cuttings in, succulents are quite temperamental. So if you give them too much water, they will start rotting. So by doing this, you give them just the right amount of water they need to establish roots.
And it's just tap water.
Yeah, just normal
nothing
tap
special.
water. And then that's all done.
That's done. This room is a conservatory, so it's quite hot. It's quite a good temperature for the plants. Not so good for me, but good for them. So, just for example, when would you next water those?
So I'd say mist it every day for 5 days,
Okay.
and then after a week, you just water them once a week. and we're going to show you how to water the established plants.
Once they've got the roots?
Yeah, once they have roots.
Hi.
So we're going to show you another way to water these, the established succulent plants. If you come over here, we have a big tub of water. And so what you want to do is completely soak the plant until you can see all the little bubbles coming out. And you just wait until the bubbles start coming. Then, that's it.
That's really good.
Fully watered, because it gets the amount of water they need, and so you're not over watering.
Yeah. So you stop when the bubbles stop?
Yeah. That's another one.
This is sweet, look. This isn't it there?
Baby.
Going right down.
Do another one here as well.
Yeah.
You can see all the bubbles coming out. That's all done. Cheers.
You were saying that your family has been a big inspiration for you gardening.
Oh, absolutely.
And for me, it was my grandfather, and he had an amazing garden. And he had a big tank. He had a big tank, and he used to do exactly that. He showed me to put the flowers or everything in, hold it down.
And wait till the bubbles stop.
Went. Yeah, so I really know that. And he said, otherwise, then leave them alone.
Yeah.
The worst thing you can do is a little bit of water, because it's either not enough, and the roots start, instead of going down, they start to turn to find the water, or if it's too much, they rot.
They rot.
So
Exactly.
better a lot, not often.
Yes.
Like a desert. And these plants especially, they keep the water in their leaves.
Yeah. That's why they're called succulents, because they
Why
look so
Yeah.
meaty.
Yeah, they're
meaty
chunky,
little,
aren't they?
yeah,
Yeah.
chunky little
Yeah,
petals.
chunky little, yeah.
Thank you so
Yeah.
much
Thank you.
for today.
Thank you. And so, anyway, it's really been our pleasure, me and Guo Yi, who's filming, to come to Jessica's home and meet her amazing family too. But we hope the video's been useful. And thank you, Jessica. You want to?
Thank you so much. It was a pleasure showing you guys our love of nature, and I hope that we can share this love with you guys too.
Yeah.
Because if we take care of nature, nature will take care of us.
对，谢谢，
谢谢，
再见。
拜拜。